while he was watching, unaware that someone had deliberately set the noise up to distract him. Now, after he flew away, a car sped towards his house. The father followed the sound to a patch of grass. The noise was coming. Why would such a trap suddenly appear here? At that moment, a group of armed special police stormed into his house. The child was gone, and their purpose was to take the child away. However, all they found was a cell phone, still on a call. Then a gust of wind swept past. "The motherland is back. What's going on?" He gently closed the door and began to approach the special police. A policeman questioned the whereabouts of his son, and a massacre ensued. Arthur had already kidnapped the child. He ordered the old man to take his wife and son away, intending to seek revenge on his homeland. However, the three had barely driven a short distance when a bolt of lightning suddenly struck from the sky. Fortunately, his wife and child were unharmed. A major battle was about to erupt as Stormgirl arrived to settle scores with Starlight. Meanwhile, the little wolf girl smiled with relief, finally able to avenge her brother. Starlight launched her almost invincible. On the other side, the little wolf girl also used her healing abilities to recover from her injuries. Starlight also got up again. What followed was the famous scene of the three hawks beating Lu Bu. Finally, Stormgirl couldn't take it anymore and activated her superpowers, flying into the sky. The three, unable to fly, could only watch helplessly as she escaped. Hello everyone. Welcome to the movie review series, The Boys, Episode 14. In the previous episode, we talked about Starlight being captured and the lighthouse keeper sacrificing himself to rescue her. Finally, at the hearing indicting Walter, the head-smashing woman reappeared and wreaked havoc. However, neither the government nor the people of Walter could identify the killer. Even his trusted confidant, Himthur, fell into a coma due to a nut allergy. This incident brought Walter enormous benefits. The Pentagon believed it was the work of terrorists and declared a national altar, increasing the price to $5 million per injection. They planned to manufacture large numbers of superhumans to protect national security. Meanwhile, the police squad went berserk. Arthur originally thought that revealing the secret's pulses. The quiver was used against Storm, and nuts were used to allergize Hess. As for Locomotive, it was even simpler. Adrenaline would overload her act directly. What if it stifled escape concerns didn't have on the basis of creativity? Starlight suddenly thought of someone who might be able to implicate Walter. Queen Maeve. He and his homeland, there was also a long-standing grudge. He and Quaid then found the other party. He's ever more of a wink that in the photo too, I can split that hit like dry firewood. Then a pipe dream. Ultimately, this negotiation failed. However, where there's no light, there's a silver lining. On their way back, an uninvited guest suddenly appeared. The long unseen Locomotive. The two were startled. "What are you doing?" The other party didn't answer, but handed over a document expressing gratitude for their previous life-saving grace. When Jing Guang saw the contents, he was greatly shocked and instantly gained confidence. The so-called enemy of the enemy, they are friends, and now they share a common goal. Meanwhile, on the other side, Arthur is developing weapons with Frankie. His wife suddenly shows up at the door. He's escaped from prison to try and get Arthur to snatch their child back from his homeland. He immediately agrees. Ever since his homeland and the storm took Ryan away, they've taken him to various afraid of losing him. He gently told his son that when he first became a star and faced the crowd, he was just as afraid as he was now. He thought, some people are watching me, trying to grab me, to hold me in their hands. I used my strength to make myself silent. So what did you do? I left. I flew. They found me, over 80 kilometers on I-9. My eyes were crying. Did you cry? Yes. His countrymen told him that his superpower of flying didn't suddenly appear. It required learning. Back then, no one taught him. Those doctors were always trying to experiment on him. He had to figure everything out on his own. But you're different. You have me. I'm your father. I can teach you. I love you. However, no matter what, Ryan couldn't use his laser eyes. This angered his countrymen, but they didn't dare be too harsh, only continuing to encourage him. Meanwhile, Arthur found the old man